Hey everybody, so it's time for episode 150 of the Daily Block. Alright guys, so last night took a break from the vlog because I just took a break from the vlog. Figure you guys could stand to have a little bit of a spontaneity in me and my content, but plus Monday was a rough day. Had a lot happening, and honestly it was just not a good mental day. Like, we all have those things kind of going on in our head that just sometimes they eat at us, and yesterday it kind of destroyed me. But no, took a break from it all last night. Decided not to recap for sake of spending time with my wife and relaxing and getting caught up on a few things. But back at the grind today, had a lot happening today, a few calls, emails, but there's a couple calls that I'm going to reference in totality on this vlog, but then I'm going to pull out and do an individual shout out via my value ecosystem series, so I need you to check that out. And then I also want to talk about an app that I'm using that I think you guys would find compelling to use, and I'm going to actually start doing that once a week. Twice a week, I'll probably just mention an app that that I'm using to kind of help me in my life, whether that's business, whether that's physical, whether that's a mental app, whatever the app might be. Because I think you guys should know. I mean, we're all young entrepreneurs here. We're trying to build. We're trying to hustle. We have a lot of different stuff coming at us from a lot of different angles. And how are we supposed to decipher all of it? And what does it all mean? And that. So, in this video, so 2 massive shout outs, well, 3, my entire team. Like, you guys keep my head on straight. I appreciate each and every one of you, because I tend to see the bigger picture and don't always see the micro, so I appreciate you guys sometimes showing me the micro when I need to see it. Secondarily, Todd Frazier. Todd, my boy. It was always great chatting with you, but today I needed it, and you were there, so I massively appreciate you for that. But then, you guys know about this guy because I've chatted about him before, but Cowen from the Upriver Project and Serve Better podcast. Massively amazing dude. Got the first chance to talk to him on the phone today, and yeah, it was just really good. It was good to connect. It was good to have a real honest conversation from somebody who's going through it. And I think the interesting position that a lot of us as entrepreneurs right now are facing is we're all seeing the same struggles. We're all seeing, okay, how are we going to get new clients? We're all seeing, how are we going to attract more money? How are we going to attract more connections? And how are we going to do it while knowing that we need to eat, we need to make money, but we also need to strive to create connection and develop relationships and do it in what we feel to be is the right way. So it's good to always talk to somebody who's facing a lot of the same things that I'm facing, and a lot of the same thing that each and every one of you guys who consumes my content is facing. But yeah, so massive love to Dallas and Todd today. I'll be including their links right over here. From there, yeah, just got a lot more to do. Got a lot of emails, a lot of text, a lot of messages to send. DM game is going good on Insta. Let's keep it up, guys. Let me know how I can help, because I mean it when I say it. I'm here to help with no ulterior motive. Just let's do cool shit. Let's make some money. Let's leave a legacy. So the next thing I wanted to chat about was an app. This particular app I've only been using for about a week, but the last week has been a really immensely internally stressful week for me. So the app that I've been using is an app called Welltory, Welltory. I believe it's available in the App Store and in the Android marketplaces that's out there. But what it does is it tracks your health, more so your internal, right? So you go and you put your finger over your camera, and it reads your pulse, and and then you answer a few questions, and then a whole page full of keywords appears. These keywords are ranked red for bad or negative, green for good, gray for neutral. And you got to be honest with it. And I've been honest with it. And it honestly tells me that I'm under an immense amount of stress, that I need to find a way to reserve energy. Well, not necessarily reserve energy, but not deplete it in a negative way. So yeah, I encourage you guys to check it out. I know I'm going to be continuing to use it, and I might even after this show like a little screen video of what's been going on inside of the app so that you guys can see it. And plus, I think it's just a really cool, compelling project or product. So massive shout out to the people over at Welltory for developing something that I think is really cool. And then the last thing that I want to mention is I'm making the announcement now that I'm getting my feet wet, as it were, in the realm of public speaking. I'm 150 episodes into this vlog now. I've done about 3, maybe 4 public speaking appearances over the last few years, but now I want to do them more frequently. And what my team and I are working on is, okay, how are we going to do it? What's the subject matter going to be, and where are we going to go with it? So that being said, the subject matter, or the subject topic, or the topics in the subject matter that we're going to be discussing are around these 3 areas. These 3 areas are the music industry, because obviously, I mean, that's a given. The entrepreneurial space and mental health, as mental health ties to those prior 2. Because as you guys know, I spent the several of the first years of my career doing this on my own. And in the music space, I know a lot of artists who are doing that on their own, that it's just like, oh my God, there's so much how. And I know there's a lot of creatives and a lot of entrepreneurs who are trying to build it on their own because either they haven't found the right team, or they don't know anything else other than to do it on their own. Or maybe they're in a region where there isn't a lot of support and they haven't figured out how to network outside of it. But so those are the areas that I'm going to be working towards hitting pretty heavily with content and events around. So if you're watching this, or you see any of the other videos where I mention this, and you are hosting an event or are looking for a speaker around those subject matters, please reach out to me. I am intensely interested in becoming an asset and being able to deliver valuable content to you, to your attendees, to your event. So I'm just putting that out there into the universe. And then on the last note for today, the one thing that I want to leave this with, let's talk. I mean, guys, I can do these vlogs every day and I can have this cathartic release, but it's not doing me any good if it's not stuff that you guys want to talk about, or ideas or strategy or content or concept, or hey, my life is going like this, what would you recommend? I can't produce that if you guys don't let me know what it is. So I'm gonna send out a few messages over the next couple of days towards specific people with specific intent around what do you guys want to talk about. And then that way we can build this up, because this isn't just me. This is a community. This is all of us together going as one. So, all right, you guys, that's it. That's today's episode. This is episode 150 of the Daily Block. We'll see you guys. But in the meantime, be happy, hustle hard, have fun, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.